It's like a bear going Super Saiyan. Super pose.
Super. Ha! That's funny. You knew I would like that. You knew I would like that.
It's showtime.
This camera, that camera, this camera, that camera. You don't get it?
I hate when you do that.
Welcome to the AntiHeroes Podcast. It's your boy Jael, Nightshadow V0, with my best friend, my homie, Antoine Fisher.
One take.
Omnipotent.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? So today, we're talking about teachers.
Senseis. And senpais. Professors. Be the teachers, yep.
Yeah.
I ran out of acronyms.
Role models.
Yeah.
Mentors.
Mm-hmm.
Big brothers.
He did it.
Anikis.
He did it.
You feel me?
Man, he killed it.
Kept going. You know what I mean?
Trash.
Feel me? But
That's what I am.
it's alright. It's alright. You know, you're very solo dude. You made your mentors. You know what I mean?
I've had a few good teachers in my life. A few that stand out. Very few. But important nonetheless.
One of my favorite teachers was in junior high school. I went to Lennox Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And my art teacher was just very free spirited, and she helped me, to just keep the whimsy.
Yeah.
Keep the whimsy. She was some 4'9" woman, drove a Jeep. You know what I mean? She drove a Jeep that she had to jump into.
That's funny.
And then she did Taekwondo and whatnot.
Yeah, she wasn't getting beat up. Not for that car.
She's gangster. Miss Miller.
We calling them out. Good.
And
yeah.
I love her. She probably. I mean, maybe I'll try not to curse so much, but I'm sorry, Miss Miller. I curse way too much. I apologize.
He's getting better.
If you can make it through it, then welcome to the AntiHeroes Podcast. It's your boy Jael. Nightshadow V0.
My name is Omni. I'm sorry.
His name's Anthony.
I got caught off guard. I'm nervous. I'm meeting an honored teacher.
I love him because she used to take she used to let people go to her backyard during the summer to.
That's dope.
Just barbecue party and shit like that. It was just so fire.
That's cool.
I mean, it was really sweet. A very sweet person. Mind you, bad neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say the usual, but you know the premise.
You know we at.
You know where we at, and it was just the drop of soap in the dark tar of,
Is that a custom metaphor?
I just made it
brought to you by Jael exclusive.
I just made shit up.
Yeah.
I was thinking about what the
soap
ducks,
in the tar, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the Dawn and the ducks. When they clean the ducks, they always
with Dawn, yes.
You know what I mean?
The soap in the tar.
So I
thought of a bar soap.
Hey, I guess.
I thought of
a
little square sinking in tar. What are you talking about?
Hey, that was
the teacher that I think of the most that was influential and I'm most grateful for was Mr. Paris in high school. He was my computer teacher, and he wanted to be my math teacher real bad, and I wish he was, because I probably would have liked it.
You probably would have actually enjoyed math a little bit.
But yeah, he just let me go nuts on the computer, and he taught me a lot of the programming techniques and habits. And, he let me just make custom things and push me, and I like that, because I've never had someone so interested before.
And that's honestly, what I feel is what makes a mentor. Someone, because, growing up, sometimes your father's not there, or sometimes you're your father isn't the right influence to show you what a man is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you have to find these people, and if you don't, then you just don't know how to be a man. You don't know how to be, normal, I guess, in the most
society
true words
accepted way.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How to control your emotions, how to be a functioning human being in the world, things like that. And it feels I feel if it wasn't for some of my teachers growing up implanting these rules and morals into me as well as religion as well. Because these books, they, if you really read the books of the religious text.
It was Catholic school?
Mostly Catholic school. Only went to Catholic school when I was young.
Okay.
And they taught me that being left-handed was a sin. So that's why I'm somewhat ambidextrous. So yeah. But anyways. Nah, it's just like, you know, I went to school in a rough neighborhood. I went to school where, like, in 9th grade, that's like the freshman year of high school. Like, second day of school, some dudes tried to jump me, and me being me, I didn't back down. Like, I was like, alright, cool.
You anti-hero, you.
I don't give a
He doesn't care?
I don't care.
Nope.
Like Fat Joe said, I'm gonna find this clip for this. I have to. You need 100 more 100 more before you can step to me. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, real talk though. It was just
real
like,
talk.
And it was like at that time I was, you know, I was healthy.
You were healthy.
Now I'm a little bit crippled, but you know, I'm
just a little crippled.
A little, you know, I'm older.
It's like 5%.
Healthy. 5% healthy. Trying to recover my health bar. I mean, what's it called? Blaze mode?
He's in the red and it's like, wee woo.
Nah, but it was like, you know, and the next day, they brought a gun to school.
Ooh.
And they were looking for me, and I'm like...
That's bad game design. Why level 2 so damn hard?
It was the second day of school, bro. And I was like, I was just learning. I wanted to know what the hell handball was, man.
And it's like,
that's just all it was.
You there playing an RPG and turned into a fighting game so quick.
Just because I wasn't a being, like, he told everyone get off the court, and I was like, that's not how, no one talks to me. Sorry. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, sir? How may I help you? Not get the fuck off the court. Who manages you?
Whose?
And if you want to talk to me right. Like, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. So everyone goes off the court, and then it's like, I'm like, alright, what's gonna happen here?
So when did the teacher help you?
No, it's just situations like that. They told me to get away from situations like that. They told me that my pride would not help me in those situations. You know, because I would have got shot. You get me? Like, this is one of those situations.
Did you listen?
You know, eventually. Not in high school. Not until after my mid-20s.
So you did go to Orochimaru.
I gained my power. You
don't listen to Kakashi.
To this day, if you were to fight yourself back in the day, would you win?
Me?
Right now, if you were to fight yourself,
I got
when
asthma,
you were in high school,
bro. I don't know.
If you were to fight yourself when you were in high school, would you win?
I don't know, because I was a nerd in high school, so I probably wouldn't know what to do about it.
Right, you have experience.
I got asthma now, so like if I got hit once a good time, you know, I might just lose. This might just fold.
I feel as if I'm not even fast enough to keep up with the old me.
Yeah. Right.
But if I were to get into a situation,
I didn't want to talk.
All right, we can move on.
Like, how'd you get here?
I don't even know. Fuck is that? No, I guess. Anyways, no, but so we're talking about teachers, and honestly, situations like that, teachers help me to avoid, you know, to see the situation better. Yeah. To see it as it develops, to see it as a chess game, to see it as, hey, look, this is what's happening. This is what's going to happen. This is what's possibly going to happen. And these are the consequences.
And it's like, how do you know? They always seem to just know shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, what do you mean? And it's like, well, you know, because they lived it.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. They lived it. They did what we are going through. People, like, our senpais, our senseis, our teachers, they went through all our shit. Yeah. You know? Like, I want to say in Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo. You haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen.
I don't.
But long story short, Jujutsu Kaisen is an anime that is.
Could you tell?
Absolutely, positively, hands down, amazing. Fire. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know what I mean? Like it's just like the way the power system works shows like, okay, if you're the most powerful person in the power system like this, that means you're kind of off mentally. There's nothing wrong with you. Why do you walk around with a blindfold but you can see? What's up with you?
That's like
Who manages you? Like we just walking around like, hey, look, I got perfectly 100,000 vision. Like not 20/20, 100,000. If he can see, you know what? 8 sideways.
That blindfolded guy. I saw him in Afro's video.
Shout out to Afro Senju.
He didn't like the show that much.
I mean, because it's overhyped
It's
to him. Because he's in this anime community, and it's like, you know, some people would say it's overhyped.
That blindfolded dude was amazing though in the Mugen game. Like he was cool. Like it looked
You
like
cannot like
he's the strongest sensei.
if
Like,
you do not know who Gojo is, watch Jujutsu Kaisen. A couple episodes in, you will realize no one's literally touching him.
I can't do it.
No, they literally
Can't do it.
need more than 100.
My God.
They need more than 100 to touch him. They can't touch him.
Can't do it.
Cannot touch him whatsoever.
And boy, do we have the expression that lets you know that.
Like, you want to? You want to play the clip?
No.
All right then. What's the question?
So, back to what we were talking about.
Talking about teachers, sensei, senpais.
We've already gone over what I wanted to ask you kind of about how teachers have been impactful to you, because you've explained so thoroughly how they've explained to you why not to do the things you've done.
And continue to do.
Yeah.
But sacred.
But, in regard to that, you know, we talk about the nerd shit in the animes and video games, so I'm gonna ask you, do you have like a top 5? Do you want to make like a list of who we think are the best teachers, the best role models that held it down? And
can we do like honorable mentions?
Yeah, we can do honorable mentions.
Because like the whole entire Naruto cast.
Yeah, they're all
like,
teachers at one point.
You know what I mean? Like Iruka is heavy on like Naruto's like journey as a person. You feel me? So and then Kakashi.
Word.
Very influential in terms of the anime, but in terms of Sasuke's development.
Yeah, Sasuke.
And his whole life, because he is kind of the trigger and the catalyst to everything Uchiha.
Kakashi?
Yeah. Except for the murder of the town. That was totally...
He was like used for that. Definitely Madara.
He killed Rin.
He didn't need to do that. Rin jumped into that.
Yeah, he killed Rin.
Rin committed suicide.
Obito saw that.
Yeah, and Obito saw that because
if that was enough for him,
Madara wanted him to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
So Madara's the catalyst.
Well, Kakashi is no.
It's a pawn.
So what? So what is the catalyst versus what Kakashi did? He had to do the action.
Madara set this up. He saved Obito in the first place.
So gave the Kakashi the eye.
He's the catalyst.
All right, Madara.
Obito could have never been there.
Eat a whole stack of baby sacks.
Baby sacks.
Sacks.
Those little bags that they give you when you leave the hospital.
They're not even there yet. No, I'm talking about the nutsack.
Nah, I'm trying to save it.
That sack is a baby.
Mm-mm.
No.
That sack of stuff they give you, you know, the Pampers and the wipes.
Yes.
Those baby sacks, you can eat that.
The Santa sacks.
You get mad indigestion.
Sack of Santa sacks.
Santa sacks.
Santa sacks.
Santa sacks?
Santa sacks.
I thought you meant like sanitary sacks. Nah, you meant like ho snacks. No, that's snacks. Sacks.
Sacks of Santa. Moving on.
Oh, like the gifts?
I'm gonna kill you. Trying to move on. He always goes on tangents.
No, it was a pun. I'm not letting no pun go unpunished. They will all be acknowledged and addressed. Mm-hmm. Top 5 teachers.
Top 5 teachers.
All from Naruto. Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage.
Okay.
And then we'll move on because we can just go on from Naruto forever.
Moving on.
Master Roshi.
Master Roshi has to be hands down one of the most recognizable teachers.
And then if you want to do an honorable Dragon Balls you mentioned, I would say Piccolo.
I was thinking Piccolo.
Okay.
Piccolo because, you know, go on.
I mean, you know, there are other senseis, but I feel like we named the 2 big ones, but, I don't know how, King Kai and Kami.
Kami, Supreme Kai.
Yeah.
The ultimate uselessness.
Just danced around Gohan, really? Did you teach him anything?
Right.
We learn? What we learn is that we can't expect much You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, this dude is the one who dealt with the witch, and then look at him.
You know who is the ultimate teacher? Because he made the ultimate sacrifice. Mirrors.
Word, but you know he did say he did just get like Deus Ex Machina back to life. Like here he is, immortal. Mirrors was a good teacher.
Mirrors is a great teacher. But
I like Roshi the most because his lesson was the most poignant, and it goes through the whole show. And it's that there will always be someone stronger than you, so you can't get full of yourself.
And it does, and that's very heavy in the show.
Yeah, the whole show. Because Jiren was just like, bam, here I am, better than you. Still,
hi, nice to meet you.
Whis is the consistent, ha, I'm better than you.
Honestly.
Oh, Beerus and Whis, teachers.
Now.
Other anime.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. There was something I was gonna say.
There's the one from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Genkai.
Yeah.
She was mad messed up, but then at the end you realize she was a sweet old lady.
I like her though.
Yeah.
And then my favorite one from Fullmetal Alchemist, Izumi.
With the dreads. She had dreads, bro.
Yeah, she did.
That was straight up dreads.
Oh, they were in braids too.
Those were the braids. Shorty had dreads.
Okay.
Freaking Asian people.
She was
can't have dreads.
She lived in the sand. Maybe she was ethnic.
Maybe she was ethnic.
Maybe she was albino.
Listen,
she was pale as shit.
Yeah, because she was sick. She had a fair side. Pale as shit.
She was always pale. Even
pale as shit if you was inside all day too. You need the sun. You need that D.
I'm weak. Alright.
You need that D. This was my orientation, so I go this way. You need that D.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
From the sun.
Vitamin D. Good. Yeah, so top 5 teachers. From new shit, I would say, in Fire Force, the main, like, captain of, like, the engine, I think it's, like, engine 8. Don't judge me. I forget. I haven't seen Fire Force in a few
Station
few
13.
Years. Station, whatever the it is. Station 11, I think it is. It's really cool, but he's powerless, and he's just like he attacks these dudes as like, hey, look, I just bodied everyone with powers, literally killed them, but why can't I kill you? And it's like he's just prepped and prepared. He's mad strong.
It's Batman.
He's just like he's the epitome of what like the body of a human being can be in this superpowered world. You get me? Like he's heavy on that.
There's the senpai from Cells at Work, and she's just so supportive and helpful because the protagonist should know what she's doing. You know, as many times as a cell goes through the human body, but whenever she finds her lost pupil, she's just ready and there to help her and push her along, and it's like we're heartwarming.
Which is
and that's stressful ass job because you wish your boss would be that kind to you. In real life.
Honestly, you just in general you want people to just be that kind to you because it's like sometimes you just need some help.
And then in terms of a badass sensei, the dude that taught Tanjiro how to handle his sword in Demon Slayer.
Oh, the dude that made him run up and down the mountains.
That was dope. I really like that.
That was like, hey, look, we're training your body now.
Yeah.
Like get better at what you're already good at. Like, that was complete, like, physical training.
I don't know if you played too much of Ghost of Tsushima.
Not really.
But there's a Sensei Ishihara. And there's a whole storyline you go through with him. And
actually, I've seen Afro Senju play.
Yeah, so you saw Sensei. Yeah, he's dope.
I know the lore.
He's dope. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. That game was great. And I still feel like it's relevant enough that you earned some more time to experience that. Because I can't get a PS5 and I'm waiting for my new Game Plus playthrough.
And if you don't want to play it, watch Afro.
Yeah.
Watch other Blitz players too, but Afro Senju is.
It was a good run.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
It's fun to watch it.
Shout out to Sora. Sora the horse.
So, kind of like the question of the day type situation. Which anime character or video game character would you want as your, sensei?
A sensei?
As your sensei.
You know, All Might?
You would want All Might?
Yeah.
Because he's just the epitome of
just like
strength. Because he's
no,
a really good teacher. So
I feel like he is. The way he pushes Deku and caters all his shit to his growth and development specifically, And like, just like he helped build his confidence first. He knew what he needed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I want that. Not like, I'm not missing a father figure or something like that. I just like All Might's style of doing things. Like, he felt like something was missing in the world. Like, if I don't, who will? And I remember Goku said that in the 13th Dragon Ball movie.
Yeah.
And that shit moved me. I'm like, yeah, a lot of the times people just get stuck and don't do nothing. And Goku was on his sensei shit at that point in his life too, teaching the next generation. So I'm like, nah, I'm going to do it because maybe you guys might help me. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to be that role model for other people. And I got that lesson from anime, from people like All Might and Goku. It's corny as shit, but that's where it really came from for me. And that's why I try to do good things, literally because of Goku.
Yeah, I hear you. I haven't really given that question too much thought though.
I just thought of it right now.
To be like my sensei, but honestly, damn, I couldn't tell you. Like, who gives me a lot of powers? Who gives me a lot of skills?
I think you like Beerus.
I mean, I'd probably take Whis. If I was, I'd take Whis because, you know, having the ability to never get hit.
You are more into the spiritual stuff than rampant destruction.
I don't want to just be destroying shit. I mean, I only want to hurt things that deserve to be hurt. Like, it's not, and even then, that's like some grandiose righteousness shit. But you know, we are the righteous league. Anyways, so will I keep this one short?
Yeah.
Keep this one short.
I'm here for it. Yeah, it's nice and easy for you guys. We wanted to talk about something that meant a whole bunch to us. We hope it means a lot to you. We trying to reach out to all kinds of people, resonate with all folks, because that brings peace and unity to the world, understanding and defeating ignorance by sharing information.
And in reality, it's like we have a duty to each other to share our knowledge with one another. You know, if I know something that took me a while and made me struggle, why would I watch you struggle? What do I gain from you struggling?
And that's why history class is important.
You know, and it's like, yeah, there's more competition, but if everyone's getting better than everyone, you know, everyone is together. Rising
tides raise all boats.
Frog, it was exactly with the frog coming out of the boat.
Go.
Rising tide.
Vocal suicide.
Rising tide raises all boats. You know what I'm saying? Like with the technology and the advancements in technology.
We should all be leveling up together at the same time. Like, yo, what did you learn today? What did I learn today? Let's put that together.
Yeah, and you gotta just have these 50 Cent said that he had a mentor growing up that said to him, "You'll only be as good as the that you talk to for no reason." You know? And if you're sitting around a bunch of motherfuckers that ain't doing nothing, talking about nothing, you know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna talk about nothing.
You ain't gonna progress and learn anything.
And they sure shit ain't gonna want to talk to you about anything else but nothing.
Yeah, and life is the greatest teacher, because you come across other people and they tell you their experiences as you know, there's different ways of getting out of the hood. And this woman, Spanish woman, who's light skinned, she told me that she hung out around white people because in the areas in which that, you know, she grew up, they knew the opportunities, while other people weren't talking about those things. You know, they were talking. I heard that, yeah. You know, and also it's because some of them had to go to work, and it's just the societal influences of why. You know, when you have the freedom to be a child, it's
you know, now we got to make sure that knowledge doesn't get kept there. We share that here, so we all get to that point, and then we all get to the next point together.
Yeah, we just move forward together so that we are stronger together. So on that point, unity is powerful. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. Honestly, we appreciate everyone who's supporting us. This is a little bit, you know, all over the place today, but it's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna work on getting this on other platforms like Spotify and iTunes. That's a good place to put podcasts. If you think of places you want it to be more accessible for you, other than YouTube, drop that in the comments. And we'll definitely catch you guys next week for sure.
If you like anything, let us know. Timestamp that shit. We'll make a clip. Put it as your
We'll make it your ringtone. If you want a wallpaper for Facebook, you know, if you thought something was mad funny, you know, I'll do it.
Kind of funny podcast.
God damn it! Like, I really like that show. I don't know why he keeps dropping their name. I'm not sponsored or affiliated by them.
Hey, that's kind of funny.
What up, Greg? God, stop it.
I love that show, bro. I love that you love that show so much.
I've been a fan since they worked at IGN. So since like 2008, I've been listening to those hosts. And then they quit their jobs and started a podcast, and I follow that. And I used to listen to every day, and now it's like weekly or whenever the topic is really interesting. But they're like my shit, like for video game news, for just chilling out. When they do boxing, they used to do daily videos. I used to watch them to shoot the shit and chill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, sometimes you just want to listen to motherfuckers chill.
So you're gonna say their name all the time?
Every time you mention anything that's kind of funny.
Their podcasts are uncensored.
Their podcasts are uncensored?
Mm-hmm.
Would I be like them? The mother keep that one in.
Keep that one in?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll try, Greg.
But anyways, thank you for watching. It's been Jael.
Omnibre.
See you later.
Good job. Good job. Nailed it.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Is recording on the good mic. I could probably use out to sync the audio. Alright, audio is synced. Gonna pull the Audacity up.
Get these stretches
Cool.
Get these stretches up.
Gonna stretch my whole shelf out.
He's a very large man. Forget I'm a very large man.
He stretched my shelf out. Pause.
Whoa. Super pause.
Audio.